Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. As you can see, I put my face cam in the other bottom corner of the video. So this one's gonna be totally different and unique and wacky. Let us continue from where we left off. Tip, press F5 to quick save your game, and F9 to quick load. I kinda like it the way I'm doing it, thanks. But in the last episode, if you watched it, you might remember that I didn't really do anything. Other than talk to a whole bunch of people that I just met. So now I'm going to the NTSB warehouse, which I believe stands for the National Tourism Safety Baseball. I don't fucking know. National Transit Something Bureau. And I'm gonna talk to this person who has a comic bubble over their head. Sheetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? I should go! Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. I'm excited. Let's go. Now I'm just kind of looking around to see, could I have talked to these goons over here? No, I can walk right up to them and they won't say a thing. Halt, says a robot, a Lone Star guard. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, which is safe. Like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? I'm looking for my kitty cat. Here, kitty. I'm the new maintenance guy. This is my first day. Man, I hate not being able to use the dialogue options. I'll say I'm the maintenance guy, because I remember what Johnny Clean said. Sure you are. And I'm Lafweir, the king of the dragons. Beat it. Should I shoot him through the thing? Get out of here! Alright, so it looks like I have to find another way to enter the facility. Hey, you looking for a good time? Not me, a friend of mine. I need you to have fun. Some fun with a guard by the fence around the corner. Here's 20 bucks. She looks at you knowingly. Alright, 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction. Wow, that is roughly 4 minutes per unit of money. Then I've got to get back to work and earn some real ducats. So I can dick around for 4 minutes and 30 seconds before I go do my actual objective. That's a big gun. Standard issue, man. Alright, so, but in the meantime, what do I do? Do I just go right through? Now that the guard is distracted, I still can't get over this gate. So what do I do? Oh, I have to climb this ladder. Who raised ya? A pack of wolves? Hey, that's mine, he says. That there ladder is rightfully mine. I'm not taking it far, I just need a little boost over this fence. I will use my charisma. Oh, you breaking into NTSB warehouse too? If you see any of them airplane blankets or pillows, snag me one. Sure. Hopefully that is an actual optional quest that I can complete. Yes, you now use the ladder that you placed. No, don't punch it. Karma gained 3. Should I go over and talk to that guy while he's still distracted? Hey, who you talking to? Real quick, I'm gonna see how much karma. I have 12 freaking karma? That really excites me. Okay, so I'm probably gonna boost my quickness, my ranged combat, additional weapon slot, please. Still have 5 karma, so I can purchase aimed shot, and then I still have 2 karma, which I will save and not waste your time. Alright, and that's how you distribute skill points, my friend. Well, looks like there's a whole bunch of busted up planes, and my objective is over this way somewhere. Oh, I can go in the building. Yeah, that's probably what I should be doing. You're about to transition to a new location. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. The warehouse. Inside the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. Ugh, buildings, am I right? High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. Oh my gosh, it sounds just like a building. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business, and the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. How about no? I will take no. Well, I'm going to speak to Sergeant Aguirre. Or is it Officer Aguirre? They can't be consistent about his title? Took your sweet time, didn't you? Dude, I had to find a ladder. You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. I'm a busy woman who's the corpse. You know the traffic these days, alright. I haven't actually seen like a moving car. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. Okay. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB? The National Transportation Safety Board. I was pretty close. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer, and his case notes indicate that he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Scientists don't make good criminals. That'll get you killed quick. Spilling corpse secrets? Not the wisest career choice. Well, I went with the middle one. I got a warehouse key. It did. Some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his court master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. I could talk to McCluskey. Investigate the murder scene. It's my good buddy Dresden, looking over a body. Bento Box. That's a great name. Surprised to see you here. Let me guess, Officer Aguirre tipped you off? Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday. Or your cred stick did, at any rate. He chuckles. Anyway, surprise. Sorry. Anyway, surprise, we got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like business is good for Dial-A-Morgue these days. Wait, hold on. Weren't they just explaining that it's probably not a Ripper victim, but a copycat instead? What's the story? You look like you've been putting in some overtime. I don't want to say that. You look pretty bad. Tell me about it. The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. So either, oh, okay, I'm thinking like, did they run a test to figure that out? No, they probably just found his ID. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death. Quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Okay, so that doesn't sound like the Emerald City Ripper. Who, one, so far has been removing organs from his victims while they're still alive, and two, is very neat and clean about it. Not much else to tell yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Okay, well, okay, now it's starting to sound like it. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Nice hole where his chest was, so what was on the butcher's shopping list? I'll go with the top one. Any idea what he wanted? Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? He seems like a real go-getter. Sounds like the River is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. How's Officer Aguirre doing on the case? Aguirre would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective's shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? He grins from ear to ear. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, ma'am? I don't think Aguirre's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Who's that? No clue, she just showed up next to Ken, I think. Well, see ya. Good luck out there. I will talk to this person. Shannon Half-Sky. Shannon Halfsky. Shannon Halfsky. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. Oh, come on. Why'd you have to say that? Actually, thanks for the compliment. I don't know. I'm independent. What's your relationship with the dead man? I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Oh, maybe. Okay, I'll say that one. Yes, he's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman? Oh. Couldn't have figured that out. Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? There's gotta be a way to force him to talk. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. I'm gonna ask about the witnesses. Not so far as I can tell, not among the living anyway. Realization then dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Like a didgeridoo, but a quiet one. Yes, there are others, other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? Of course. Look, I got keys and shit. Find 2 haunted objects. Okay, what is this thing I can interact with? The door is locked, but you might be able to bypass it if you get under the maintenance panel? What do you mean by that? Like physically under it? So I'm gonna go check out this office, I think. Is there anything in this room that I can use? Here's a locker. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar, and how can you fucking tell? Inside you see... Hey, I know this locker. This looks like the victim's locker, because it has his... Because it doesn't have lungs, just like him. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Alright. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end. That's a weird comb. And when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for, you pocket the comb. See ya. Alright, well, let's see what else I can find that might be one of his personal belongings. I mean, his corpse is right there. I don't see why we just don't use that. The researcher's work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Case file 95. Federated Boeing jetliner. Plane made had several mechanical issues, resulting in a mayday at 3:04, June 17th, 2053. Pilot reported altimeter was reading in the negative values. Co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. Pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. Co-pilot radios in a mayday. Plane crashes into an empty field in western North Dakota. Northwest Dakota? Alright, let's read file 96. Corporate owner Aries. Redacted. File 98. File has been corrupted. Read the researcher's private notes. Added mission item incriminating data. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file 96. The crash of an Aries jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the notes to your PDA. Wow. That's some sketchy shit. Do these guys still have things to say? Probably nothing new. But I think I need to get 2 items, right? So hopefully there's another item I can find. Man, look at all these downed planes. Large pile of old shoes. I'll dig through that shoe pile. Nothing of interest. Yeah, just a bunch of Reeboks. Which is lame. Okay, this door is locked. There's a thing I can interact with over here. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Sticky substance of some sort. Hands are quickly covered with this stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. How about an earring? Steel earring? I will. The earring is made out of burnished steel. Burnished, it wasn't completely charred. Formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This is the scary fish that you've been looking for. Well, let's check out this lunchbox. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. Inspect the cred stick. Cred stick is still functional. And I got 200 bucks. Alright, that's cool. Well, I'm gonna GTFO back to Shannon half-ass guy. And watch myself run through this elevator over here. SHS, I brought you some stuff. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, here they are. You hand her the objects you found, except for the cred stick, right? She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you, these items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is all this? Oh, I fucking hate this guy. She's the victim's sister, sure. Officer Aguirre trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sure, sir. She. This is a crime scene, officer, not some Salish drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Watch your tone. I'm gonna say about the standard procedure. Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Ooh. Yeah, we should whoop that guy. Karma gained 5. That is a nice little chunk. That is a decent KarmaJolt, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. That man is an ass! She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful that you are able to collect these items. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. What the hell are all these stupid fucking rules for the spirits and souls and shit? We need to get back in there. We'll come back later once the coast is clear. Rent-a-cops like these won't tie up the place for long. Agreed. I expect it will be clear by nightfall. You sure you're up for this? I don't know if I said that, but how did you know? It may be a rabbit hole, but I'll have to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kinds of people we need. Just smile. Good, I'll put up the money if you just find the bodies. Oh, the people. Yes, I know what you meant. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch. Starts to count it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. You know, that's interesting. I actually didn't expect them to still have paper cash in this world. I thought it was all digital. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Well, I'm gonna go back to the Seamstresses Union. I'll just reach up for this little handle and open the door. Yeah, okay, that seemed to work. As you start to leave the warehouse, your comlink chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Looks intense. Hoy, bento box. You in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star. Same old thing. No problem. What do you need? I'll tell you that. Back up. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. She looks relieved. Whiz. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers. Bad guys. They hooked him on high amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. I'm guessing you have a new lead? It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot, has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. On my way, sure. I knew you'd come. I'll send you the address. See you soon. Okay, well now we're getting sidetracked, but I kind of like it. Coyote's Crusade, the cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her, appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. Debras. Just everyone there is named Deborah. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, and the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word, and the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle around the back of the building and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Wow, she can jump really high with that new arm. Without a signal, she starts her climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. Don't be scared, Paco. Thanks for meeting us, Bento Box. I owe you one. I'm gonna see if I can spend my karma real quick before I can't spend it while I'm in a conversation. I guess that would make sense because if you like have a bunch of karma that you're, and then suddenly there's like a dialogue option for charisma, you'd be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna do that and see what happens. No sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what sort of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squats. Yeah, they could have grenades and tanks and, you know, magic and wizards, and really, we're probably pretty underprepared. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me. Oh, you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job, thanks. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty. So stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. That is definitely what he sounds like. Charisma 5. Let's do the shit. Alright, I just leveled up my charisma real quick, because I felt like it. Coyote and Paco must survive. That is an objective. BTL Clocker. What a fucking clocker. Look at this clocker. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi, how you doin'? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker, trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You wanna go on a ride? You sell BTLs, right? Yeah. He grins a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, chummer, oh yeah, better than life, definitely better. Dream chips, mind benders, sim sense without peak limits. High octane intensity. How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part, it's a lab. They test the new stuff here. The hottest Drek. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door. It'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right there. Our guys guard while you're chipping. Safest way, chummer, safest way. What kind of ride's can I go on? We got it all, yeah. What you want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way? Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale Drek, chummers, love, you name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. I guess that's a real thing. Don't matter what the trip, as long as there's slagging involved, right? You do snuff too, don't you? Our pupils, tight little pinpricks of hate. The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe. For the right price, you can feel it. What's it like to die? What's it like to kill? Just let me in. I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots. Okay. Well, that was a friendly and charming individual. The sinless are free. Man, that's some creepy-ass graffiti there. I don't know if I want to go towards Charlie, because he seems to have a pretty mean-looking stick, if you know what I mean. Who is this person? Concerned woman? The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that Drek they're selling. BTL are killers. Theirs most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens, her eyes well up in tears. I do, I know. Lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has my son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have on this place? They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Oh, fuck. Japanese Mafia. Oh, man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough. Blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. Coyote's amped. 5 or 6? That's not so bad. We have surprises on our side. We're looking for a kid named Gino. Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker, trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning. Hasn't come out. So I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Gotta go! Anything else over here? Nope. Well, let's see about my friend Charlie. Oh, let's talk to Jamal. Let's talk to Jamal real quick. What you got for me, Jamal? What you looking at, Spike here? I hear you have a pass card. Give it to me. This is the Baron's, Ome. You want it, you take it. His lip curls in a feral... Get the troublemakers out of here. What the hell? Alright. What's going on out there? Oh shit. Okay, so I said the wrong thing. Let's see what I can do here. Burst fire. Oh yeah, I have aimed thingy. 2 attacks in 1 action, but haste is so good, so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna haste myself, and then it costs 2 AP to use, but I get 1 AP back. And then I'm gonna maybe, should I armor? I'll heal wound. I'll heal wound so that I get healed for that shotgun blast of 12 HP. Meanwhile, I am still out in the open. What does Paco have? He's got a gun. 99% chance to hit Charlie. Crit 18%? Okay. That's a pretty good chance to crit. Get him dead. Okay, so... He's got like 1 health. Oh, he's got HP 1. He actually does have 1 health, so I'm just gonna pistol him real quick. Switch to my shotty. And maybe kneecap this guy so that he has less actions. Next turn. A weak hit, but it still did 1 AP damage. That's fine. Some guy just burst right through the door. 2 of them. Oh, shit. And then double miss. What does it mean? Might as well use some buffs. Why not? So I'm gonna buff Coyote. I'm gonna buff Coyote, then GTFO. Then yeah, I'm probably gonna get on this side over here. Nah, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Bang. Okay, I did 15 damage there. That's pretty damn good. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was hasted, so I could shoot then run if I wanted to. But I'm gonna go for gold. Okay, weak and crit. That's amazing. I'm gonna... Okay, so that guy's wounded. Easy kill. Maybe I can bat this fool? Elf muscle. I'm gonna bat the crap out of him. What a shitty swing! Where the hell did you learn to play baseball? Was there something over here that I can interact with? It looked like it for a second. What is this? Oh, that looks like a thing I can use to summon, a spirit, actually. I don't know if that'll do me any good, because I have to go all the way over there. Like, I might as well just shoot fools at this point. Yeah, I don't care that I'm not undercover at all. This guy's not even shooting. Oh, he just... Oh, because he had 1 AP, and he chose to hide slightly better, I guess? I don't know. Well, this punk's wide open. So I'll geek that freak. Never mind, I missed. Let's see what my pistol can do. Bang! 99% chance to hit. What's my percent chance to shoot? I'll get like slight cover here. Wow, oh, double crit. That was amazing. Hopefully we all reload after the battle. Okay, so did I get his key card? Well, the door is open. Alright, and I can't interact with that thing now that we're no longer in combat. But I have a feeling I'm about to be in combat again. Man, listen to these scary noises like birds and creaking seesaws. Is there anything over here? Nope. I guess. Does this place have a roof? Oh shit. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, a specifically armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. How did they know? Yakuza Decker, the man with the cyberdeck, calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, aho. This is a Yakuza operation. With a push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Bento Box, don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing. And you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties. Got it. I have a concussion grenade. Better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Okay, that sounds like a thing that's used to stun rather than harm. Dance for me. Gra. Uh-oh. Erg. Yeah, that's how I would react as well. This time I'm gonna haste Coyote. Because she seems to have a shotgun. I know who's who over here. Is this a Yakuza person? Detail operator? Yeah, that's like for sure a Yakuza dude. I don't think any of the BTL, any of the chip heads are armed. So, looks like I'm shooting these operators. I'm gonna get right up into this person's grill and blast him. I got a 99% chance to hit here. Bam! Okay, that seemed pretty effective. I'm laughing because someone was murdered. What did that guy do? He went back. Why? It doesn't make sense that the operators are like having some of these chip heads run for cover. So I'm gonna run all the way around here, actually. Who can Paco hit? Chiphead man, BTL security, BTL bodyguard. You know, maybe I should have increased his accuracy or something. 99% chance to hit this dude with the sword. Alright, let's go for it. Wow. That's some good damage. Okay, so I critted twice. That's pretty legit. Let's get right up next to this guy and plug him again. She's hasted, so it's a good call. Can I fuck with his machine? Can I just shoot it? Or is it like the Matrix where your brain gets fried if you're like ejected too quickly? Ow. Oh, he healed the dude with a sword for a little bit. Why is he running out to the middle like that? Is he baiting me to hit him? Because it's working. Oh, wow. Okay, so Coyote got whacked pretty hard. So I got this pistol. I'm gonna shoot the shaman. Okay, yeah, the spirit just died because of that, so that's cool. Oh, I don't have the increased accuracy spell. I have the armor thing. So I'm gonna try to cast that on Coyote, see if it does anything. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. BTL bodyguard, Yakuza mage. Okay, so I want to harm both of those people. I'll go with 72% chance to hit. Damn, he keeps doing 18 damage. Which is pretty darn good. Oh, he's out of ammo. Reload 4-1, confirmed. Alright, that sucked. I didn't realize he was so low on bullets. Can I interact with this? No. I can interact with this guy, though. He seems to be enjoying this. Uh-oh. Out of ammo. Damage 10, damage 5. Alright, well, I'm gonna pistol this fool. Whoa! Okay, they got stunned to hell. get to the BTL computer? I feel like I should take care of the people who are shooting at me first. Missed. It's one of the greatest PC games of all time. Bear totem. So that's my objective. I want to kill these guys first, though, I'm pretty sure, right? Line of sight blocked. Do I care about getting cover? Like, yeah, okay, I'll move behind this box. Chest-high walls. How did you miss twice when you had an okay chance to hit him? Ow, ow, man. Well, Paco's dominating. I don't know why his default weapon is the bat when he's, like, clearly amazing with an SMG. Okay, what do I do in this situation? Maybe I'll just try to shoot this way. Coyote is being harmed, and I feel like I should run away. Because she's got a dot on her? Uh-oh, that's bad. That is very bad, actually. Oh man, I just took some heavy damage this round. Can I get to her before she is harmed to death? Okay, so I'm gonna run over here. Wait, okay, so wait, what? I have a bear totem that heals all friends on the most recent attack. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually gonna run over here, and I'm going to bear totem. Okay, so she got a little HP back. That's cool. I'm gonna have Paco come over and help her with this security dude. Does she have a health kit that I can use? I'll use the big one. And good thing she had extra armor. Ah, she's out of ammo. I have to use that pistol. I just clustered up all my dudes. Ha! This lady just came and punched me. So if they throw another grenade, that's bad. I just realized. And why didn't I have Paco run over before I healed? So, yeah, I wasn't very efficient with the way I ran my... with the way I strategized in this battle, the way I commanded. But I'm going to haste Coyote again. I'm actually going to have her reload, because the shotgun is so good. Boom! And that's why I reloaded it. Just have her run over here. Because someone's got to get to that computer, nah, I mean. Why does he have such a low chance to hit that guy when he's like he was a sharpshooter a second ago? I'm gonna use a grenade, why not? Can I not use it? Why can't I use it? Does it cost 2 AP to use? Whatever, I'm reloading. Oh, stop punching me! Or missing. No, you can keep missing, that's fine. Wow, okay, can I get through those people, or is my movement blocked? Because they just blocked me from going to the computer there. Nice miss, idiot. Well, let's plug this thug. Or nothing. Okay, I did 9 damage. How is he so invisible here? Okay, 4 damage did it. That's fine. Can I get to this computer? Yeah, I can just run through these fools. Forcibly end puppet BTLs. Uh-oh. I gotta do it. Oh, they all took 5 damage. Stop the chipheads from attacking you. Okay, that objective was complete. Is this guy a chiphead? I'm gonna run back and help out over here. I'm just gonna run all the way. I don't mind being out in the open. This guy ain't gonna do shit. Ah, running away, I see. Okay, I did 9 damage there, that's cool. Bopped! Weak hit, 3 damage. That's all of them! That's the last of them. Gino? Gino! Gino! Well, the screen went blank, so that means there's nothing else to do in this laboratory. Optional, do not let anyone die. Okay, well, now what? Can I not do anything? Oh, okay. Hold on, why can't I click? It's like stopping me from doing anything here. Did the game just glitch? This is bizarre. Okay, finally, after... Because we had to let those people pace for a little bit. Find and rescue Gino from the BTL pushers. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other chip heads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped. His eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. What the hell? Who slotted me out? Who fragging slotted me out? Gino, it's me, Carla. That's her real name? Coyote is shaking. She looks horrified. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off. Just back the hell off. Take it easy, Gino. We're backing off. He presses his hands to the sides of his head. His fingers still on the trigger, squints. What the hell is wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. This is the way you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. He looks around at the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. Oh God, look at me. Put the gun down, Gino. Come with us. There are drugs that can help you, Gino. We can go slow. I'll say that one. He looks at Coyote, looks at you. We'll go slow. He drops the gun and Paco quickly scoops it up. Coyote grabs him fiercely. He slumps into her arms and she rocks with him for a long time, her head buried in his shoulder. When she looks up, he locks eyes with you, the deepest gratitude reflecting on her face. We're done here. I'm done. I don't need to step foot in one of these places ever again. I don't remember this happening the last time I played this game. In fact, I sort of have a feeling the last time I played through this game, I might have messed up that scene, and I could have sworn he was going to kill himself. So maybe I did something wrong last time, or I did something right last time, or maybe I'm just not remembering it correctly. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan... Oh yeah, getting back to the NTSB. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find... Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper. Oh, okay, that's a sentence. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support, in case the Drek hits the proverbial fan. The literal Drek hits the proverbial fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worse than Nguyen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need, a magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Novahat Decker for matrix work. Novahat. Running the Shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. Well, shit, I've been playing for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think I'm going to stop it here. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment, but also feel free not to do those things, because, you know, don't let me tell you what to do. But again, yeah, hope you're enjoying this plot. I hope you enjoy this game. I hope you enjoy me, or something like that, or I don't know, my scenery. I don't fucking know. I hope you enjoy something about this series. Okay, alright, I'm done. Thank you one more time. This is KarmaJolt signing off, and until next time, tell your enemies I'm great.